Hi, I'm Kevin Kuchenbecker, Planning, Zoning, and Historic Preservation Officer for the City of Deadwood, and this is another moment in Deadwood's history. We're here with Barry Wood, the Superintendent with RCS Construction, the general contractor for our FEMA project, or Whitewood Creek Restoration. Barry, you've got a little snow on the ground today, but it's supposed to be warmer this week?
Yep, I think we're talking 70 here about Thursday. We go typical South Dakota weather. We go from snow one day to the bright shiny sun the next. So yep.
So we're standing in Sherman Street parking lot, and we have curb and gutter going in.
Yep.
And then behind that'll be what?
We'll have the sidewalk going in. You can see we're putting the railing up right now. We got steps back behind that'll access the creek down in there. There's some cool little rocks in there where you can actually cross the creek. We cut in the subgrade here last week on a portion of this. You can't see it because of the snow. Proof rolled it. We got base course going on it now. We're actually still working down the path on the other side of the bridge with more footing. We got about 350 foot of footing left to go, and then we'll have, because I think, what was our total, like 18, does that sound about right? 1,800 linear
foot of wall that had to be built and replaced. We had gabion basket walls along Charles Street that failed. We had old wooden walls along here that in July 2019 we had a high water event. It was declared a disaster from FEMA. So 80% of this project is paid for by our federal government through FEMA and 20% through the city of Deadwood. But what we're getting out of this is a tremendous project. For those who are familiar with Deadwood, it'll be very similar to our Deadwood Welcome Center with lights along here. You'll actually be able to come from the Mickelson Trailhead, which goes 109 miles down to the southern hills, but you'll be able to get on a sidewalk and walk all the way down to historic Main Street from here, which removes a lot of the pedestrian and vehicular traffic conflicts that we had on Water Street. That'll be the next phase. We're going out to bid on that, and there's a lot of electrical. We're burying overhead lines. We've done that. You removed, 6 power poles in here,
yep,
which really cleaned up the skyline.
Yep.
A lot of utility work, a lot of coordination goes into this. And I can't say enough about RCS and Barry's cooperation with the city. He's done an excellent job with the leadership of this project. RCS does a lot of our retaining walls. It's great to work with you, and this project's gone pretty smooth, yes, considering it's winter construction.
Yep. It has. It's been actually really great. It's a great winter for this project because it's been so mild, so yes.
And one of the reasons we do winter construction here is because the water's not as high.
Yep.
We have some birds, the American dipper, which is an endangered bird that we have to deal with. So there's a lot of regulations that we work with between the FEMA, the Historic Preservation, Game Fish and Parks. A lot of coordination goes into these projects. When we're done, it'll be a great asset to Deadwood, and hopefully when you come visit us, you park here, you can walk downtown, you can visit one of our museums. We're just a block from the Adams House, a block and a half from the Adams Museum, and then of course historic Deadwood with Outlaw Square and our shootouts with Deadwood Alive. So lots to look forward to this summer, and this project should be this portion. We have a marathon coming in, so I've been pushing Barry. Yep. What's the date of that?
The date is right about the 1st of June.
June 3rd, yeah. So this parking lot will be open back up, and they'll be moving on to the next phase of the FEMA project. So that gives you an update, and that's a wrap.